my granddaughter does too.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring books and the CDs. That's all the stuff still.
Okay. Thomas the Tank showing us. Sharon, little kids CD.
Yeah. Have any other games for the PS2?
We have none.
None.
All we got. I rifled through boxes and I couldn't find any games at all.
Is the cords for it at all? Because both of the hookups are not there. The power cord and the one that hooks to the TV.
Probably in the free TV.
Always helps. I could probably look for an hour and not find it, man.
Cool, no problem,
yeah,
no problem.
I don't want to waste your
sucks.
time on it.
Yeah. How much would you take for as is?
Good call, Julie.
Without the cords?
$10.
There you go. I'll take that. I'll buy some cords separately.
Okay, thanks
Cool.
very much.
No problem. Thanks, guys. And guys, the yard sales are dwindling. Got my jacket on. Starting to get a little breezy out. Yard sale season is coming to an end. Oops, excuse me.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. How much for the DS Lite?
You have to ask my son.
Okay.
I was just looking to get like $15 for that.
Where? We've met here at the cafe.
I was looking to get like 40 for like the case and everything with like the plugs and the pens. Is there no pen with this one?
No, I didn't see one there.
Yeah, maybe there's like a bunch.
An extra one in there? Yeah, okay.
I plugged them in all last night. I just didn't charge them. These games are individual.
Yeah, I see that.
The Mario case is actually up at house. I just found the Mario game
Okay,
in the PDF.
gotcha. No, just the
Nintendo stuff?
Yeah, just the stuff that goes with
Okay.
this, and then these games.
So this one's, that one's $5. That one's $2. And then the prices are on. What I did was I looked them up and I put half price. So online it's worth like $5, so I put $2.
Okay.
How much was this
15.
for? 15?
Yeah.
That's 15.
Just give them that. That one's not worth anything.
And are you buying that?
No, I don't need this one here. I was just
Alright.
looking to get stuff.
So 15, 20, 4, 6.
Say $25 for that
25.
stuff, yeah.
Yep. But you don't get to have my container.
Okay, you keep the container. Thank you so much.
Sure, you're welcome.
Have a good one. Sales are really slow today. Doing a drop off. I got this Game Boy Color that I picked up for a couple dollars at a yard sale. I had an extra copy of Pokemon Crystal. I already sold the one last week that I bought for $1 for 50 bucks. And I'm selling this combo here for 60, which is a deal for them. And because this is a really expensive game, this goes for like $60 to $80 on eBay. So either he's going to give me $60 cash, or he's going to give me Pokemon Yellow and 50 bucks. I don't know which one he decided to go with, but either way I'm happy. It's going to be a profit, so I'm just going to wait for him to get outside. I'm going to do this deal. Came out here to a yard sale, and people were already there. I knew they were going to, because there's only 3 yard sales that said they had games, and I went to 2 of them. So I'd rather have went to those 2 than just the other one. Although when I went there, they said they had like a Nintendo DSi and some games and some Wii games, and somebody bought everything. So I'm assuming they must have had some good titles, probably some shit boxes, but if they bought everything, they definitely had some good stuff there. But you win some, you lose some. Also got my car back, which is nice. Maybe the truck brought me luck. So there's a yard sale that's like 40 minutes out from here. It started like an hour ago. They said they had a huge stack of GameCube games, some PlayStation stuff, and some Game Boy stuff. But I asked them if they would take a picture and then I can offer for everything and then go out and drive there. They didn't message me back, so I don't really want to risk driving all the way out there and it already have been raided. But then again, I hadn't really got anything today, so, you know. Alright, so this is the guy. It's in pretty good shape. Just had an extra copy.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot, boss. Enjoy. Alright, so it looks like I got the 60 bucks and not the Pokemon and 50, which is kind of crappy. It would have been nice to get the Pokemon for 10 bucks, Pokemon Yellow. But 60 bucks, he gets a deal. I make some good coin, and everybody's happy. Let's go. You know we're desperate when we're at a thrift store on a Saturday morning. Guys, well, I'm gonna take probably the biggest risk I've ever taken when it comes to yard sales. It is almost 10 o'clock. A yard sale started 2 hours ago, or an hour and 50 minutes ago, way out in like Windsor, which is about a 40-minute drive. I only got a couple of scores today. It's a beautiful day. It'll probably realistically take me about 25 minutes to get there. So, fuck it. We're gonna go. They said they had GameCube games, PlayStation games, and Game Boy games. It is likely already sold, but hey, we're gonna go for it. So we'll see when we get there. There's a GameCube at. Probably already picked apart. have so many copies of this. Go ask her. Is there any other video games besides that one box, or is there any more?
What kind were you looking for?
Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64, GameCube, PlayStation.
There's definitely a lot of GameCube here.
Okay.
And there are PlayStations on the step, I think, maybe.
Okay.
I thought I saw some.
So I should just look around, or?
Yeah, and I know there's tons of GameCube.
Okay.
There's probably over 100 GameCube ones.
Really?
It should be, yeah.
Okay.
But if
Okay. 100. What the fuck? Oh. Okay.
well, you know what? I haven't sold them in a few years, but I was selling them. We were having no trouble getting rid of them for like $10, right?
$10 each?
They were $10 each, yeah.
Okay.
And we sold them like, we're not doing that now, but
Yeah.
anyway, I'd still have to probably ask for the GameCubes.
May I see them?
Sure. I don't know, so you can have it for free. You can take it for free, because I don't even know if it works anymore. You're welcome. Those are the ones I got right now.
Okay, so that one goes to this.
Well, we have all the cases somewhere out here.
Oh, you have all the cases?
Cases are out here, oh yeah.
Okay.
Definitely out here. It's just the other games that I'm not sure I can locate right now. I think there's another box in the house, but I'll have to find it.
Yeah. Alright guys, just turned off the camera for a sec as I was going through the stuff and getting all this handful of games here for 12 bucks. She wanted 14, I said 10, she said 12, I said okay.
Oh yes, no, we're not going to sell that on you, dear.
There you go.
You checked to make sure they were in there, right?
Yeah, I did.
Thank you very kindly.
Thank you. I'll look around a little bit more and see if I see anything else.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. This is Sunday. We did the yard sales yesterday. I didn't want to record a video because I didn't get too much at the yard sales. I do have some really good Super Nintendo stuff to show you guys from a pickup earlier in the week. I'll also show you all of the pickups that we got from yesterday because there is some things that you guys didn't see on the live footage. But not only that, I wanted to wait till today to record the video because I didn't know if I was going to be going out to yard sales this morning or not. Turns out there was like 2 yard sales that were posted and they were like 20 minutes away, and I just said, well, screw it, I'm just going to sleep in and get a good night's sleep because I've been busy with the house. If you guys have not watched the video of my rental property, go and do that. It's a new series called Bouse House. I'll have some more footage up as we continue to do the renovations over the next couple of days. But anyway, enough about that. Let's just get right into the pickups, and then after the pickups, I got a couple of things that I want to mention to you guys, and then I'll have another video out midweek with some updates on what's going to be going on with all the retro stuff now that the yard sale season is probably 1 weekend, 2 max, away from pretty much being done, and then it's going to be thrift stores, yard sales, and stuff like that. All right, so let's start off with the yard sale pickups. There's not much, and then we'll get into the big Super Nintendo lot. I got some box Super Nintendo stuff, which is really sweet. First sale that I went to, managed to pick up a boxed PS2 Slim. I don't know if the controller's in there. Was there a controller in there? Yes, okay, the controller's in there. The PS2 Slim's in there. He said it's barely been used, and I believe it, as there is still the God of War in the package. Looks like that must have came with the system. Either that or they put it in there. I don't know. Either way, it came with God of War. No cords. Unfortunately, they brought it out. They realized I told them that the cords weren't there. They said it would probably take them like an hour. It could take them an hour to find it. I said, okay, well, how much do you want as is? And they said 10 bucks. I didn't even barter. I just took it for $10. I have a couple of extra PlayStation cords, but I don't have an extra PS2 Slim power bar, there is a website that I go to where I buy all that stuff. It's called AliExpress, where you can get things really, really cheap. So I'll be able to flip that. I'll only make like maybe 20 bucks off that, but it is what it is. It's good to bundle to get rid of a bunch of PS2 doubles. So we got that. Second yard sale. They were actually a bit late. I showed up there at like 7:30. They advertised for 8 o'clock. They didn't actually start till about 8:30. Got myself a DS Lite. Really good shape. You probably can't tell from there. Screens are pretty much in mint. Came with one of those little styles things. I think that's stylus or style. I don't know what you guys call them or what everybody calls them. I call them pens. So yeah, I got that. Came with the charger, which is nice. Also came with a case. I didn't open it to see if there's any hidden games or anything like that. Nope. Came with the case. Another little carrying case. And we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! The Eternal Duelist Soul. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I don't wear my glasses because the light reflects and it just looks stupid on camera. But yeah, there's that. Don't mind me, guys. I'm literally like in the clothes that I slept in. So we got Super Mario Bros. Loose, the new Super Mario Bros. For DS, and we got Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the Explorers of Darkness. So there's that. Also managed to pick up Diddy Kong Racing DS. This is actually a double that I have now. Complete in box. And we got 2 complete in box Wii games, Prince of Persia and Sonic and the Secret Rings. So those 2 games, don't even know if they're worth anything, but I didn't have them, so we'll put them up on the wall. So I got all that stuff. I got the DS Lite, the 2 Wii games, the 3 DS games, and the Game Boy Advance game for $25. So wasn't bad at all. So I definitely sell the DS. I've got like 3 of these now. I haven't done really much bundling in the last week because I've been busy with the house, but got a bunch of. I got to make a whole bunch of DS bundles. So they're not hard to get rid of. So there's that. And then we took a risk and we drove all the way out to like Windsor or some shit. It's about a 40-minute drive from my house. Luckily, I was kind of already halfway there, so I drove out about another 20 minutes or so. It was a really beautiful day, so I just enjoyed the ride. Went to a yard sale. I didn't put up the footage for it. There was a few of them out there, so I went to all of them. Managed to get all these cords for $1. There's 2 Xbox 360 AV cables, and then I've got a PlayStation 2 AV cable and an RCA. And then one of those weird plugs that can fit into like usually a PlayStation or something. But anyway, got all that for $1. And then the sale that said they had all the games, they did. They had quite a few games, but it looks like a lot of them were picked out. And she had a bunch of GameCube stuff, which was nice. The discs were in relatively good shape. Some of them were scratched up because she took them all out because people were stealing them. But she didn't have the cases to any of them. So I looked around, I looked in all that shit. Looked like she was like a hoarder, like she had so much stuff. And I managed to pick out a stack of games here for $12. Got ourselves a Total Overdose. Never heard of this game before. Thought it looked cool, so I picked it up. It's also got the first look of Tomb Raider Legend in there. So I don't know, I just picked it up because it looked cool. And also got NFL Street 2, PS2. I find the Street games go really easily. And I don't have the Street 2. I have Street 3 and I think the first one. We got Crash Bandicoot, Nitro Kart, complete box. We got another God of War, complete box. Resident Evil Outbreak, complete in box. I have this already, but I didn't have the manual, so I'll switch this up, and the disc is actually in really good shape too. It's like very, very good shape. So we'll switch that up. And the only GameCube game that I picked up was Donkey Konga 2, complete in box. Looks like the front of it's got a little bit of sun fading, especially the side here. It's been out in the sun a lot. But disc is in really good shape and it's complete in box. So got those games for 12 bucks. I guess it's not a, it's not a steal, but it's not a bad deal. Definitely wasn't worth like the gas to drive out there. Probably spent $10 to get there and back. So it is what it is. It was worth the shot. I also picked up this yesterday from a local Kijiji ad. Managed to pick up Ape Escape for PlayStation 1, complete in box, and the disc is in very, very good shape. Picked that up, got it for $20. Normally don't spend this kind of money for one specific game. I hear really good things about Ape Escape, so that's going to be added to the collection. And somebody on my stream said if I go out and buy the game and I do a playthrough of it, they'll pay me $500 to see me play this game. I've never played any of the Ape Escapes, so I said, well, I'll keep an eye out for one, and so happened that this popped up 2 weeks later, and he actually came into the stream yesterday. He's like, did you get Ape Escape yet? And I told him I'm picking it up, so prepare to see a playthrough of Ape Escape. Here it's good. We'll see. And then, a little bit of a backstory. I'm not going to talk too much about this. There's this crazy Super Nintendo lot that came up for sale at 2 o'clock in the morning early last week, or early this week. And they wanted $40 for it, okay? It came with a Super Nintendo and all the games that I'm about to show you. 40 bucks. So I managed to, once again, guys, and I'll go through this in a retro video down the road, the Apple Watch that I got is a savior. I mean, that thing has gotten me so many awesome deals where I just get a notification on my wrist and I look down and I go, oh, this was just posted a couple minutes ago. I managed to get there first. I messaged the guy. I said, I'll give you $60 if you take the ad down now, and I'll pick it up first thing in the morning. So he messaged me. He's like, yeah, there's 5 people that already messaged me in the first 15 minutes. But if you say 60 bucks, it's yours. I said, okay, take the ad down, please. He said, I'll take it down in the morning. Well, here we go. Wake up in the morning, I message him. He said 20 people messaged him overnight, and one of the guys, once he realized that he wasn't getting, that he was going to sell it to me, told him that all the games were worth more and that he shouldn't sell it for $60. So, of course, he was playing games with me. He says, don't worry, it's still yours, it's still yours. It was like 7 o'clock at night. I was going to pick it up at 8. He lived like 20 minutes out. So I left my house at around 7:15. I was streaming at the time. I just played a video while I was gone. And I get a text message halfway there, and he said, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to hold on to it. I had this person show me how much each game was worth and yada, yada, yada. Which is just some bullshit. I mean, for one, the guy, I don't blame him. Once he was told that the games were worth more and there was so much interest, I don't blame that he wanted more money for his stuff. But when you commit to a deal and you say it's a done deal, and then you say you're going to take down the ad, and then you don't take down the ad, and then he said, okay, I'm going to take down the ad when I get to work, and then still didn't take it down, I mean, I knew I was screwed. I mean, it was such a steal at $60 that, I figured that it was more. So here is a trick, guys, all right? I don't want to talk too much, but here is a trick that everybody should use, and I'll talk about this again in detail down the road. If somebody is selling something on Craigslist or Kijiji, and you know it's a steal, and there's going to be competition, you need to go to he or she's other ads and find something on there that you can buy. All right? That you're probably thinking, well, Jeff, what happens if he doesn't have any other video games? It's okay. I have bought a cookie dish from some girl to make it seem like there's more to be sold with me than somebody else. So he had a bunch of laminate flooring that I needed for my renos anyway, that he was selling for 60 bucks. That was a steal on that. So I said, I'll buy your laminate flooring and I'll buy the games. So that automatically puts me one up over everybody else because everybody else is only interested in the games. So instead he gets to unload 2 things. So even if somebody's offering $20 or $30 more, because he's had those other ads out for so long, he wants to get rid of the stuff, he may just pick me over the other people simply because I'm buying more from him. And the laminate flooring was the deal for me. So I was already driving down to his house. He said, I'm not going to sell it. I said, well, can I at least come and pick up the laminate? And I acted disappointed, like, dude, you told me I was going to get this stuff. Like, I had to ask to get the time off work and yada, 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 playing the whole story. And he said, well, come out and get the laminate. As soon as I got there with the laminate, I asked him, where's the Super Nintendo stuff? He had it behind him, he brought it out, and we ended up settling for everything for $160. So I got all the laminate at the $60 price, and I got the Super Nintendo and all the games for $100. But that is a quick little trick that if you know high competition is going to be happening, go there and buy something else from another ad if they have it. Doesn't necessarily have to be a $60 thing. It could be a $10 piece of clothing, or hey, will you bundle these two things in? So let's get into the games. First off, there was a Super Nintendo with 2 controllers. That already sold instantly. Alright, so Super Nintendo, 2 controllers, Super Mario World. I sold that bundle for $80. So basically for 20 bucks, alright, because I paid $100 for everything, for $20 I got all the rest of this stuff. We're going to start off with some of the shit boxes. We got pretty bad label, the worst label out of the bunch. The Power Rangers, the Fighting Edition, which I didn't have. So that's going on the wall. All these are going on the wall, by the way. Tetris 2, didn't have that. That'll go on the wall, good label. We got another one of these Arcade's Greatest Hits. This is actually the one I showed you guys last week. The one that he gave me is now up on the wall, which is right here. I may as well just grab it and show you. That's the one he gave me, much better label, so I switched out the bad one for the good. So that was that. And now we get into the to the good games. Mario All-Stars. Got another copy of Mario All-Stars. We got Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 3. I have both of these, so these I'm going to be selling. Easy sells, 20 bucks. I sold this actually for $35 this summer, but I'll put it up for 30. So yeah, there's that. So that's going to be that between this right here, and I already have a copy of All-Stars up there, so these 3 things I'll sell. I'll get 25 bucks for that, 20 bucks for that, and I'll even settle for 25 for that. So we're looking at $70 profit right here alone. And I just hadn't even put ads up for these yet because I've been so busy. And then what was really sexy about it was box games. So we actually managed to pick up a copy of this, The Adventures of Dr. Franken. We picked up a copy at a yard sale a couple weeks ago, and now we got one complete in box. So this is about a $50 game complete in box. The box is probably about, I don't know, an 8 out of 10. It's got some minor wears on it, but the shape and the hardness of the box, it's not like crumpled, it's still there. So really nice. Manuals in there, games in there, everything is good. So remember, I got all this now for $20 because I flipped the Super Nintendo. I'm going to leave the best one for last. We've got Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. It's got some color fading. It looks like it might have been in the sun. And also the box is not in the greatest of shape. It also doesn't have a manual either. So, but the game, the cart's in good shape. It's in there. But hey, it's another box game. And we also got Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt, the Addams Family. This also looks like it took some sun damage as well on the front. The back and sides are totally fine. The box is in probably about the same condition as the Franken, the Dr. Franken. So not bad. No manual, just the game and the box. So, and the best one out of the bunch, the most expensive one, doesn't have the manual, which makes me very, very sad. I'm probably going to go on eBay and buy a manual for $15, $20. Which brings the value of this game up to $150 to $200. Street Racer. So we get ourselves a copy of Street Racer. I will say that the box is about 7 out of 10. It's got a little bit of warpage here, some damage on the corner, and on the back, it's got a back label damage there. But this is a fairly rare game. It's actually pretty rare, and it's sought after, and I played this a lot as a kid, and when I saw that he had this game in the bundle, I knew that it was going to be a bloodbath for it. If you guys haven't heard of Street Racer, you should go look it up. It's a pretty damn expensive game too. So no manual, sadly, but we got the cart. The cart alone goes for 60 bucks, and we got the box, so very, very excited. So for $100, I got the 4 box games, the 6 loose games, and the Super Mario World and the Super Nintendo Like I said, I already sold that for 80 bucks. That's done. So for $20, I got all that, which is a pretty awesome steal. And to think I was going to get it for 60 bucks, and he had it up for 40. That's why so many people were messaging him, and it was a bloodbath. So now I'm going to give you guys an update on what I sold this week. It was a very, very profitable week. I've got some good and bad news, though. I ended up selling my Wii U. I talked about that last week. I bought a Wii U bundle for $200. I ended up selling that exact bundle for $350. I played the Wii U for about 6 hours on stream. I had fun with it, played Smash Bros, played the Mario Maker, but to be honest, I don't think I'd ever turn it on again, and I know that Wii U's are going to be popping up like they're starting to pop up like crazy now, but I'm sure I'm going to be seeing them at yard sales and being able to pick them up for 80 or 100 bucks down the road. So I may as well have gotten the value of what the stuff was worth while it was worth something. So I ended up selling that, and of course a bunch of other stuff. Sold $680 worth of games. Awesome, awesome week, considering I've been so busy with the house. And I bought $257 worth of stuff, and that includes that Super Nintendo, all the yard sale stuff from yesterday, Ape Escape, and a few other small miscellaneous things. So pretty damn awesome. So I'm going to put up the total of everything on the screen. I'm not sure how close I was. I really wanted to be 100% complete by the end of summer to have a completely free collection. We didn't quite get there. I think probably by mid-October we'll get there, simply because yard sale season is coming down. But I still have a lot of stuff to sell, probably about another $1,000 worth of things that I need to bundle and put up. So once that stuff is gone, we'll be really, really close to having a free collection. And this isn't even all the stuff, guys. I still got a bunch in the other room. So an awesome, awesome summer. I mean, the weather here has been amazing. Going out and enjoying the yard sales has been fun. Making this content has been a blast, and we're going to continue it from here on out. So we're going to start, and that's what I want to talk to you guys about towards the end of this video. I'm going to start taking my glasses to deals, as you saw in the live footage of this video where we sold a Pokemon Crystal and a Game Boy. I'm going to start taking my glasses up to that, start going to thrift stores. And then I'm also going to be putting up weekly videos of tips and tricks on how to sell, where to buy, and things to look out for when it comes to retro collecting, because I've learned a lot, not only from other YouTubers, but just personal experience over hardcore grinding this stuff over the last 4 months. So it has been an absolute blast, and hopefully my enthusiasm is coming off to you guys, so you guys can really tell how much I love doing this. And what's even crazier about it is I've started a new little trend in the fellowship. A lot of you guys have started collecting video games, and actually there's a few people that have been tweeting me on Twitter every weekend of their yard sale pickups, and one guy in particular got a ridiculous Saga steal over this just yesterday. He paid like 50 bucks or $55, and he probably got like $500 worth of stuff. One game, more than that really, because one of the games, I forget the name of it, goes for like $400, $500. So a Saga game, crazy, I know. So I love that you guys, I sparked a flame with you guys, and you're enjoying the hobby just as much as I am. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't want to talk too much. I know there's a lot of footage here and on the pickup, so we'll call it there. Expect another video in the midweek to discuss the things that I'm going to be providing for you guys content-wise. We're going to be doing some retro reviews. We're going to be doing some top 10 stuff. It's really going to turn into a retro channel. So I'm really, really excited. I've got some cool stuff in the works, and I'll share that with you guys later. Thanks again. Finger bang that like button. The likes go a long way. The shares go a long way. The subscriptions, man, we've been growing like crazy. So thank you all, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, and of course, stay BOXED.